Welcome back, guys, for another Power Lead System training video. On this video, we're going to go over to step number 2 of how to link your pre-existing domain to your Power Lead System business. Okay, now I'm going to use a domain that I don't need right now because I just made this video for you guys, which was a 9-minute video, and then when I went to play it back, I noticed that I forgot to plug my headset back up. Okay, so I have to do it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this again for you guys. Okay, let me double check the name to make sure I put it in properly before we get started. Okay, e-bargain superstore. So I'm gonna add this one, but I'm not gonna really use it. I'm just using this one for an example. Okay, bargain superstore. All right, important, important, important. Listen and pay attention, please. In this field, you do not need the W's, you don't need the prefix of the HTTP, and you do not need the suffix with the .com. Okay? So, again, keep this field plain. All you need is the name. You don't need the .com, you don't need the W's or any of that other stuff. Okay? Hope you're paying attention. Once you get that set, click on. Oops, I'm on the wrong spot, you guys. I'm glad I caught that. All right. So before you before you do anything, you need to click on I have a domain. So this is for people with pre-existing domain names. So you want to click here. Okay. Same thing. Enter it there. You don't need anything else. We just discussed that. Then we're going to click on show instructions. So now, for those of you who want to give this a shot without watching this video, you want to do it yourself, be proactive, teach yourself a couple new tricks. All you have to do is watch this instructional video, see if you can do it with their instruction. Otherwise, you want to go ahead and log into your back office with GoDaddy. And once you find the selected domain, or the desired domain rather, you're going to click on DNS. Once you pull up your DNS settings, you are going to see something that looks like this. Now, there is a possibility that it will not look identical to this because GoDaddy is forever changing their back office. And you just need to make sure that you do what I show you here. Now, one thing to keep in mind is the very first time I did this, as I was editing this information, it told me that I needed to save it again. So there was a box like up here in this area that said you need to make sure that you save the changes again in order to make sure that everything is saved. Today it is not there. So just make sure that if your page does not look identical to what you're seeing right now, that you save it a second time if that option is there for you. Okay, so now let's go ahead and change things. So all you need to do is actually very easy. What we're doing here is you need to take this IP address. Okay, now we're focusing primarily on how to forward that domain to your Power Lead system. We're not talking about subdomains or anything like that. I might make a video about how to do it with the subdomain, but for now, we're just going to focus on the main thing. We're going to keep the main thing the main thing. Okay, so you want to go into the first one. All right, now it's going to have an ampersand. I believe that's how you say that in there. You're going to highlight where it says forwarded and delete it, and then you're going to take this IP address that you just copied, and you're going to hit Control V if you're on a PC, or you can hit Command V if you're on a Mac, and it will paste that IP address in there. Now, for good measure, I would place the cursor on the back end on the far left of the IP address and click backspace on a Mac. On a PC, you'd click delete on a Mac just to make sure it's all the way to the left, because you don't want it over here like that because it might cause confusion. So just make sure it's all the way to the left and then you're golden. Okay, so now you want to save that one. Okay, you're 50% done already. So now what you need to do is you need to add an additional record. So you're going to scroll down. You're going to find where it says add right here. and you're going to click on add. Now you're creating another A record. So you're going to create an A record. Select A from the choices there. And in the host setting, instead of having an ampersand in the host setting this time, you're going to place an asterisk in there. Okay? So find the asterisk and enter it there. Okay? It should be on your number 8. So hit shift and 8 and add an asterisk. Also make sure it's all the way to the left. Then you're going to take that IP address again and place that in the points to field here. Okay? And then on the TTL for this second one that you're creating, you're going to switch it over from 1 hour and change it to half an hour. Then you're going to go ahead and click on save. Now, technically, you should be finished at this point. So all you need to do is you need to come back over here to your power lead system, and you are going to scroll down here, and you're going to say that you understand by choosing this transfer you must have the experience to do this on your own. Then you're going to click on I have made the changes, and there's a green button here for you to test it. Now if you did this properly, what you will find after you click the button is this message. So it will say success. So now I have successfully linked my pre-existing domain name to the power lead system. So now in the next video, what I'm going to show you is how to link that particular domain name to a capture page so that you can start promoting your power lead system. All right, so we will be back in the next video to show you how to do that. All right, if you guys aren't already a member of the power lead system, you want to get a little more information on how this system works and what it can do for you, go to howsimpleisthis.com, or you can click on the link that's below this video in the description. Okay, see you guys on the next video.